What's up, everyone? It is Saturday, and you know what that means. We're back at the creek digging for some more gold. If you saw my last episode, you saw me clean out this whole area right here. And then I test pan down the creek at a couple different spots. And I identified 7 different spots that I would pick if I was out prospecting. But what I didn't show you is where I did that test pan I mentioned and found a nice flake of gold. And I'm going to show you exactly where that was right now. I'm going to hop up this bank, go up here. Let's see if I can get you a clear shot of what is going on in this creek, if I can stop running into spider webs. Tell you, that's one thing I hate about summer is spider webs, poison ivy, snakes. I don't mind the heat, but I like the cold better. All right, so as you can see, right now we're down there working. I've worked all the way up to that tree right here. Not much material built up in this area right here, but you can get a scale of what's happening on this creek. So, creek comes down from this way, comes through here, and it hits a sharp left-hand turn, very sharp. So, imagine this creek at flood stage, maybe 2 feet higher than it is right now, just ripping through here. Your gold line or your pay streak is going to be hugging right here, and it's going to follow that way. It's not going to make that sharp of a curve. So I did my test pan in that hole right there. See that bedrock going all the way across the creek right here? 1, 2, 3, and then it goes down the creek. So I did a test pan right behind that bedrock shelf, and I found a very nice flake, and my second pan was a few smaller flakes, but still had really good gold in it. So I am going to run my first bucket from here, and then I'm going to do a bucket from spot number 2 from last week, which is all the way down there where it makes the next turn, right down that way. Found about 8 colors, and one of those was a nice piece. So let me go ahead and start working. I'm going to fill a 5-gallon bucket up, I think. 5 gallons. We're going to run it, see what happens. I'll be back soon. Getting pretty deep in that hole there, and that is a deep hole. I have not reached the bottom of it yet, and my shovel is about 2/3 of the way deep. Let me show you. That's the type of material we're dealing with. Nice grayish colored clay, bedrock chunks, decomposing organics. Yeah, there's some nice looking material down here. And every time I got my 5-gallon bucket, it is about I don't know, 3/4 of the way full there. Got the dream mat running. Also brought along my little homemade sluice here with the micro cell dream mat. It's pretty nice. That was my first attempt at building a sluice. Thought I did pretty well. Just angle iron with some aluminum and caulked it all. And I just built a flare for it. So, might give that a go later on. But for now, I'm gonna run this material and I'll be back. All right guys, I got done running that bucket and the results not quite what I wanted. I was really hoping for more gold than that. But I know I haven't gotten down to the bottom of that hole yet. So, question is, do I continue in that spot? Or do I go down to that spot? I'm gonna do a test pan from hole number 1 and then hole number 2. We'll decide where we're gonna do the next bucket from. All right, I'll be back. All right, just got another 5-gallon bucket. Well, half of a 5-gallon bucket from spot number 2 down there. Gonna run this through the sluice and be back with a update. See if we're on the gold down there. All right, ran that bucket. We did better, but only slightly better. There's some gold in those black sands. I know I washed them back. So now where do I go? I'm gonna do some poking around and try and find a spot where I can get better gold and do a few test pans, and I will be back once I'm all set up. All right guys, I totally forgot about this spot right here. I've been walking over it this whole time. So, as you can see, I dug that out before. I know I've done that in that hole right here, but I never went all the way across to right here. So what I'm doing is taking all of this material, running that, and hoping it has some gold in it. So screen it down, run it through the sluice, and I'll be back. All right, we're all set up and we are about to run that material, see if there's any gold in there. Sure looks like good material. I'm gonna run this material, pan it out, and I'll be back. Alright you guys, we're getting deeper in that hole. Just ran another 2-gallon bucket. And the gold is definitely getting better. It's a rough wash back right there. So that's pretty good. I'm probably gonna do 1 or 2 more runs, then head out for the day. I'm not gonna film the cleanups, but I will snuff all the cons up, and then I will do a final cleanup at home and put the gold on the scales for you. So you'll have to stick around till the end of the video to see how much gold I find. All right, we'll see you at the scales. All right, guys, we just did our last run. Got all my holes filled in. Look at that, boot doesn't even go. Sole deep. All filled in. Here was another run. Boom. We are back on the gold. And I wanted to go ahead and film this because I found a nice point. That crystal. That's a beauty. I can focus on it. Well, it's not wanting to focus on this crystal for some odd reason. There we go. Look at that. Super clear. That's pretty cool. Anyway, little lizard hopping around over there. I am gonna snuff all that up. I got all those cons and stuff to go through as well. Got the walls knocked down. Gonna pack it all up, and I'll see you guys on the scales. Nice yummy steak, and drying my gold out. All right, here's the total. 0.27 is what I'm gonna guess. 0.27.